We're back in Pike Place at Matt's in the Market. This restaurant features the freshest produce and fish available, and it's all served in a casual, fun environment.
It's whatever's in season, something new every week.
It's very elegant, and we can see the process of they making the food from the windows.
It's very lively and festive and laid back and warm.
Now we're heading in the kitchen with head chef Shane Ryan to cook up some tasty king salmon.
That is beautiful.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that's some king salmon off the coast of Washington.
Our first task is to peel the fava beans.
You're gonna take the top of it and just rip it. Oh, there goes a bean. See how that pops out and pulls back?
Okay.
And then once you get there, you can just start sliding with your thumb. You're getting better at it.
Okay.
You gotta work to get deliciousness.
Cool. Then we blanch the beans and move on to our mushrooms.
The morel mushrooms are foraged from eastern Washington, so out of Spokane area. And you see this little piece here at the end, the little stem?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna take that off because what you don't want is chewiness.
Oh.
This is chewy.
Chewy.
After cutting off the stems, we slice them in half.
And so then the ramps,
But no, it looks sort of like a green onion to me.
similar in a leek, a
Okay,
small
in a leek, okay.
Yeah, they have such a pop with their flavor that
They
you'll
smell
definitely notice.
Really good, yeah.
We take our ramps and cut the roots off.
You want to leave just the base of the root on,
And why is that?
so that the onion stays together.
Oh,
and it
okay, well,
won't-
that makes sense.
It won't fall
Yeah.
apart. The other thing that we have here, now you always want to use gloves when you handle them, and you've
Oh,
been
really?
stung by them probably walking
nettles.
through the woods.
Of
or the
course.
nettles.
How did one decide nettles that sting you would be good to eat?
I don't know, that's a great question.
Okay.
We're going to have to look back in the history
We
for
don't
that
know
one.
the answer
but-
to that.
Well, I looked it up and found out the Romans were the first to eat them and used them in boiling water to tenderize meat. Shane blanched the nettles ahead of time and made a pesto out of them. We'll use that as a finishing touch on our dish later. Now we move on to our salmon and coat it with salt and some oil.
And heavily coat it, because when we cook it, it's gonna,
It brings out the flavor.
okay.
We throw our salmon on the grill, and while that cooks, we saute some bacon, then add in the mushrooms, ramps, fava beans, peas, and asparagus.
This is so Northwest.
It is. We are very lucky to be living in this part of the world.
We add a little chicken stock to our veggies and let that simmer for a bit.
Now, we're going to want to start turning the salmon onto its skin side to finish cooking.
Wow, that looks beautiful.
Here's our guy likes to stick. You always give that to your brother or sister that you don't like,
Exactly.
you know? They get that piece.
With salmon, how do you know when it's done? You know, a lot of people will cook it too long.
Yeah, it'll start bleeding out white fat cells, basically.
Yeah.
But then it's still a lighter pink here on the top and darker pink in the center. From that point, you're probably about a minute away.
Okay.
Now we're on the last step. It's time to plate.
I love the fact that there's a little bit of bacon in there too.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Adds a little bit of hardiness to the dish.
Now is when that nettle pesto comes into play.
And you just get to have fun with this one. It's just a little flavor here and there.
And so this is pureed nettles.
Pureed nettles with some garlic and lemon zest and a touch of capers.
And adding our salmon on top.
That's
So there you
beautiful.
go.
Look at that.
Nice job.
Yeah.
You had great help there with the
did
fava
also-
beans and the rams.
Exactly.
Now we dig in.
That is delicious.
Thank you.
So fresh.
Very, very easy. This dish can be made probably in a half an hour, even with the prep.
I'm gonna have some more.
All right, I'll join you.